What's up, everybody? It's me, Feather. Welcome to Feathered Libra Tarot, where it's Libra here all the time. It doesn't matter where it's at in your chart or if you're a cross watcher. Please know that you may or may not resonate with these readings. Also, if you continually see the same story over and over again, remember to watch your sun, moon, and rising signs, maybe even seventh house and Venus when it comes to love and relationships. All right. Oh boy, let's do this. What monster has my Libras been feeding? It was just something that came through channeled right before I went live. Sometimes I'm surprised. A lot of times I'm surprised by the stuff that comes through from Spirit. Or as most of you know, Fred. That's what my tribe voted to call Spirit or Universe Spirit. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Thanks so much for your likes, shares, subscribes, your donations of love, for purchasing readings with me. I don't know what I was doing. I was about to do something. I was about to check out. I was about to close out a tab that I shouldn't, because that would have shut the whole stream down. Are you shutting something out, shutting someone out, shutting something down? Looks like you're in alignment with a new beginning. And you are moving on. There's double eights here. So let's see. Oh, look. Chariot and the Five of Cups. So leaving the past hurts, past wounds behind. Oh, boy. You're already singing to me today, okay? Again, you're ready to shut down this Five of Cups. So you're ready to take some sort of... You're letting somebody... That's a horrible picture. I didn't even realize it before, but you're letting somebody go. You're like, whatever happens to them, happens to them. Ooh, that's a message that comes out sometimes when I'm doing some really intense deep dives, because I tend to do a lot of deep dives. Hey, everybody in shadows. Click the live chat button down below if you want to come say hello to me. It's free over here in chat. Oh boy. When I'm doing some really deep messages, a lot of times when we have given so much of ourselves to someone or something in excess to where it starts pulling us under or taking us away from our alignment or who we truly are, or our happiness, that kind of stuff. A lot of times the message that comes out is, sink or swim. We have to let people sink or swim. We can't always save everybody, because a lot of times lifeguards are trained to save lives, etc. We want to save people. We really want to pull them towards us or pull them up out of whatever they're going through, but we aren't able to do that. It's up to them. So it's kind of like you're, sink or swim. Whatever you decide to do, you're pulling your energy back away from this. Like, your cups are fine on the shore. You're like, yeah. And you're just watching this person go through whatever they're going through. Like, whatever. The Wheel of Fortune is you're ready for change. You're ready to shut things down. Wow. This is a pretty intense message today. Okay. What the? All right. There it is. Oop, there it is. All right, so you are basically saying that you're challenging a situation that has been stagnant or stuck for quite some time. You're saying that this could be a friendship, this could be a boss or an employmentship, or it could be it could be a relationship of any kind. But you're actually challenging it now, or you're taking action on it. This situation may have been breadcrumbing for a very long time. You have been in kind of we already know the Five of Cups came out twice. The Chariot came out, and so did the Wheel of Fortune. So you are ready for change. You're ready to take action. You're ready to move forward. You're ready to leave something or someone behind. And the reason why is because you've been in a place of dissatisfaction, disharmony within your emotions for quite some time, possibly months. if not longer. Some of you 3 to 6 years. It's been a while. This could be feelings of someone or a specific situation, or someone not giving to you, constantly giving to other things, and just barely balancing a relationship or a connection with you. But you're saying that you're ready now to take action towards addressing this Four of Cups, which is that emotional dissatisfaction or feeling rejected by someone or something. Let's go ahead and tap into it a little bit deeper. Hey, everybody in the shadows, thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, click that thumbs up and the live chat button down below, right down there. Come say hello to me. I love interacting with you. Okay, so there's some challenges with the situation. Balance has been a challenge. Communication has been a challenge. Cooperation. Communication and cooperation have been big challenges. Whew, okay, you're saying I'm done feeling like I'm an option. I'm not being prioritized. I'm being breadcrumbed, or I'm just being kind of barely balanced with. This would be a let's Netflix and chill, but nothing goes deeper than that kind of stuff. Oh, there's the Queen of Wands reversed. Okay, so sorry, there was hair on my microphone. Okay, so again, the breadcrumbing. It looks like you're there's a feeling I'm getting. It's a feeling of not, well, it could be rage, but it's more like anger, aggression, anger, frustration. There we go. It's frustration and anger. It's emotional anguish that's causing this. But despite that, it looks like a lot of times we have to get pissed off and angry before we decide to make any moves, before we take any action. So this is a fire, kind of a fire in the belly kind of feeling for me. Let me know if this is resonate with anybody. It's kind of like, you know what? Okay. You want to balance with me? Okay. We'll balance. We can balance. We can be friends. We can Netflix and chill. But you won't get anything else from me. You won't get the best of me. We can be friends. We can hang out. We can relax, but you won't get the best of me. Because you're actually ready to move away from this. So this may be something that you decided to do. Like, I'm not going to be rejected by this. I'm not going to feel rejected by this. I'm just going to use the energy for what it is. So some of you may have been in a friends with benefits situation. Some of you may have been in a third party situation. Third party could have been a person. It could have been a place or a thing. It could have been somebody's mindset. It could have just been that somebody was more interested in work and money, and not so much on giving you the attention that you deserve. And I believe that that's part of breadcrumbing. We deserve somebody's attention. We do not constant attention, but to the point where we know that we matter to somebody. I don't think you were getting that. I don't think you're getting that with this situation. But a lot of times, again, we finally feel that rejection, or we finally feel that emotional distance, and we feel it for so long that it pushes us, fire in the belly, to take action. So I see you coming out of this, and I see you're a little angry, maybe a lot angry. And for some reason, some of you may have used this Yeah, we can be friends. We can balance. We can hang out. But there's an underlying anger or resentment there because you have a suspicion that this person may, or you may know that this person has other things going on or something else going on that takes away from the connection with you. So you agreed to somewhere within yourself or with this person, yeah, we'll balance. So you may have made it an agreement with this person that you would be friends with benefits or that you would date, but there's nothing serious going on. Well, yeah, there's nothing serious going on here. And again, you may be dating this person or may have been dating this person and it just, you realize that this person is not giving to you what you deserve or desire. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You're manifesting something new. Okay. So something within inside of your energy is saying that you're ready to move on. You're ready for new things. So you may have made an agreement with this person to just be friends until something better comes along. Whatever. Agreeing to be friends with benefits until something better comes along. You may not have told this person that. You may not have said this to this person, or you may have had this agreement with this person. And I say, if that's the kind of lifestyle you want, or if you want to go and have fun and free date and, play the field, you're allowed to do that as an adult. Just make sure that the people you're interacting with know that that's all that you want, right? That way you connect with the people that are on the same level. That way you're not ending up hurting somebody that wants something more. I believe you're wanting more because your Chariot says that you're serious about love, you're serious about a relationship, and you're serious about leaving things behind that don't fit or benefit. An Emperor, I don't think you told this person this. Usually when my throat chakra starts acting up, there's a lot of things that are kept within. So again, you may have a hostility or an anger because this person rejected you or only wanted friends with benefits, or they kept a balanced, but you really felt more like it was a sexual relationship or something like that rather than it growing into more. But it's like, yeah, okay. Until something better comes along, this is what I'll agree to do. You may not have said that. You may have just kind of taken that within yourself. Or you may have just agreed to be friends with this person. Yeah, friend zone. We can be friends. We can hang out every now and then until something better comes along. So you are manifesting something better. You want something more. You are in the process of releasing whatever this pain or anger is. A lot of anger, a lot of frustration. This could have triggered some sort of deep emotional wound within inside of you, like a fear of rejection, an abandonment wound, something like that. It's kind of like you took it to you may have a lot of fire in your chart. You may have been dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sag. A lot of fire energy out here. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Aries, and then Gemini. But this energy is like, no. I was balancing with you, but not anymore. Like, I think you may have just decided that if something else came along, you would hang out with this person or try and balance with this person until something better came along, or you're in the process of making that decision now. You know it's not going anywhere. You know that this person is not, they're just barely giving you scraps. They're barely there. They're not trying to grow anything emotionally. This may affect your confidence where you don't feel like you could get anything better, or that there's anything better out there for you. That's going to be changing. That energy is changing because you're manifesting something better. You're saying, yeah, no. This person you may have had some sort of disagreement with this person, or realization that this was happening, that this person was just breadcrumbing you or barely giving you scraps, barely balancing any kind of connection with you. It's a bare minimum friendship or dating situation. I don't think you're attracted to that anymore. I think that you realize there's other options for you. And I think that in retrospect, you may have hung out there for a while. You may have dated that person for a while. But again, that anger and frustration bubbles up. Like, this is it. This is all I get from you. Nothing more. Okay. Well, I'm not going to be a third party. And I'm not going to be one of your options. And I'm not going to be minimized and not prioritized. I'm last on your list. If I'm last on your list, not that I have to be first, but if I'm last on your list, I'll be first on mine. So you're making that choice to release this as a loss. You're taking the loss. Maybe just staying friends with this person loose friendship, like, meh, yeah, whatever. And you're manifesting something new because you're saying, yeah, no. I tried to balance with you. And, I'm done. I'm done trying to balance with you. It causes me too much tension, too much emotional conflict, too much mental conflict. I'm done. I'm done here. Yeah, no. So if you agreed to a friends with benefits or to date someone and things have been out of balance, or you were trying to improve a connection to see if it would go anywhere, yeah, no. It's like you gave it some time, maybe the last couple months, whatever. It ain't working out. So your energy is very strong and powerful moving forward in a forward motion, but you are taking action towards this, which allows the wheel to spin, things to change. You may have been attached to this person for a very long time, or you may have had connections like this over and over and over throughout time. See what you're manifesting. What are you manifesting? Change. You want cooperation. You're like, you know what? It has been a challenge. What are you saying to me? It has been a challenge. It has been difficult to get through to this person. Okay. Or to even get them to cooperate. Yeah. Boy, let me tell you. You're manifesting a relationship. So it looks like you may lack some confidence in your manifesting skills right now because of what you've been through or the emotional stuff that you've been through. The Five of Cups twice to begin this reading on the splits that I just happened to look at says that you've been through a lot of emotional pain in regards to love and relationships, or this person specifically. A lot. And it doesn't matter if you've spent 4 to 5 months with somebody or if you spent years with somebody. But it looks like the last 4 to 5 months has been really, really emotionally challenging for you. We don't thrive in places like that normally. I mean, most people can only stay in a 4 and 5 of cups for so long before it starts like completely draining. I think you're drained. I think this person was an energy drain for you. I think this person was an energy drain for you. They wanted your attention. They wanted your sex. It's like, I don't know what it was. A physical drain on your energy. And it was depleting, very depleting. It may have made you feel like just absolutely depleted and exhausted. Very challenging. So you're investing in a new 2 of Cups. You're investing in a new relationship. But I see that there's a little bit of an energy of either anger or frustration or lack of confidence. Or maybe you're just not really sure what direction to head towards, or you don't have a strategy yet, and you're just in the manifesting mode of this. So it's like, I know that I want something that will benefit me emotionally. You're just wanting, it's like, I just want an emotional balance with somebody. I just want to feel the connection. Okay. But you also want there to be benefit too. You want there to be an emotional balance, and you want there to be someone that at least tries. You know, a little more effort goes a long way. A little effort goes a long way. That's all I'm saying. You're saying you don't have to do everything for me, but at least look like you're trying, you know? What's this? Prince of Wands, which is the Knight of Wands, which is your energy. Yeah. Okay. So you you have had some challenges. And I'm going to say some challenges. You've lacked motivation. You may have lost some confidence. Lost some motivation or drive or determination for getting what you want or manifesting what you want, asking the universe what you want. You're getting your confidence is on the rise. You're saying that you're maybe you didn't have the courage to face this or address this issue. Maybe you didn't have the courage to tell this person where to go. Sometimes that happens where we're so depleted, or we're so exhausted, or we're so, we have some sort of fear, whatever it is, where you may have been intimidated by this person or something. And sometimes we just don't want to hurt somebody's feelings, right? But you're not holding it back anymore. You're like, you know what? I've held myself back long enough. Basically, you're vocalizing your displeasure for this connection where you haven't done it before, and you are saying that you may not have all the confidence in the world, but you're going to take action towards this, and you are going to tell this person, or you're going to disconnect from this person. You're going to let it go. You may be finally telling this person, you got to go. I got to go. Somebody's got to go. It's not working out. We could be friends, but this ain't working out. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. And I think that you're doing it for yourself mainly, because this has been such a drain on your emotions connecting with this person. Yeah. There you go. There's all the pain. I think you're saying no to it in a big, big way. Okay. For some of you, you may have been in a long-term relationship or married to them, or they may have been married. I don't know what that is. So you're saying I'm done with the frustration. I'm done with trying to work this out with you. I've done it so long. I've done it for so long, too long. You just said, I've done it for too long. This is a full cycle shutdown. You're ready for better days. You learned a lesson here with this person. I think you finally opened up your throat chakra. I think you are finally standing up for yourself. Maybe for the first time ever, or the first time in a long time. Oh boy. Oh yes. You may have kept yourself small, held yourself back. We feed these. The reading was, the title was, "What monster are you feeding?" Or "What monster did you feed?" or something like that. I don't even know anymore. The monster in this case is lack mentality, abandonment, or and I told you that earlier. This person may have triggered your fear of abandonment, or a deep emotional wound of being rejected, like over and over. Over and over. I've got 10 swords here twice. Well, we stay with connections, whether this is one person or a cycle of the same kind of relationship or person. We stay in that cycle until we figure it out. The universe keeps us in a cycle of pain until we figure it out. I believe you figured out unknowingly, maybe some of you knowingly. I believe most of you don't even know this, but it's a possibility that you have finally released lack mentality or fear of abandonment or some sort of rejection wounding. And this could have come from a very long history of being, I'm going to say, abused or used or mistreated. 5 cups, 4 of cups, rejection over and over, constant rejection by people or this person. Oh boy. Yeah, that would piss me off too. That would light my fire. That would piss me off. But I don't want you getting upset with yourself or anything like that, because a lot of times we don't realize that these are things that are going on within inside ourselves. Unless you're going to counseling or therapy, we don't really know that this stuff is happening within inside ourselves. But it looks like you're shutting down a chapter here for your best and highest good. That is true. You're like, you know what? I got your 6 of Pentacles. How about I breadcrumb you for a while? I think you're turning the tables on this person. And not only have you done it or will you do it? I think you're turning the tables on this person and you're giving them back exactly what they've given to you. I don't know. My stomach is like all like giddy and effervescent right now. Like I got fun bubbles. This is new. Again, this is a little challenging for you. But this is one of those moments where we turn on a dime and we take action. It's not revenge. It's not hate fueled. So for those of you that are like angry and pissed off and stuff, and you're doing this for revenge, it's not that. It's not that at all. You could be angry and frustrated, and you can gently turn the tables on somebody. You can mirror what they're doing to you. It's kind of like, you know what? Let me show you how it feels. How about I go play the field now? How about I go and trip and travel and have fun? How about I go date other people? I think you handed this person some karma. I'm not saying that you didn't learn a lesson from this connection, but let me explain it. Say, for instance, you're dating somebody and they're just barely balancing with you. It's breadcrumbing. It's kind of here one minute, gone the next. Not really giving you much. Netflix and chill. Let me take you out once in a while. Yeah, we can be friends and we can have sex or whatever. But it's more off than it is on again. You know, it's not stable. Definitely. It's challenging. There's no emotional connection there. The emotions are disconnected and you're drained. You're completely disappointed in this person, energetically, emotionally speaking. So, say for instance, this person repeatedly checks out on you, hurts you again and again and again, cheats on you, leaves you hanging, doesn't show up. I don't know what it is. Maybe even fusses and fights with you, or is controlling or argumentative, maybe egotistical. Yeah, finally you're just like, you know what? Enough is a fucking enough. How about I treat you the same way? How about I don't show up when I say I'm going to? How about I check out emotionally, like you don't get the best of me? How about I just not give you my physical body anymore either? So you're taking your power back bit by bit here. Maybe you've already been doing that over the last couple months, or maybe this is something you're going to start doing. But it's like you turn the tables on this person. And some of you might just be like, you know what? I'm out. I'm not going to do this anymore. I got to let this go. And it could be a simple text that says, you know what? This isn't working for me. I'm letting this go. Thanks for the opportunity. Kind of like leaving a job after 30 days and you're like, nah, it's not for me. It's like, yeah, thanks for the opportunity. This not for me. Send my final check to, whatever. So some of you are completely cutting ties with this person through text messages or email or a very small conversation. And I believe it's you finally like saying, enough is enough. I've got to take action on this. I've waited long enough. I've waited too long to actually cut ties with this. I'd rather balance with myself and date other people than be challenged or held back by this thing that has been so emotionally absent or chaotic. So I love that you're turning the tables on this. And sometimes when another person is treated the same way they treat us, it may trigger them to do more. But in this respect, I don't think so. I think most of you may have already done this kind of thing, like where you turned and started mirroring this person, or you started taking your power back or your energy back little by little, which gave you more energy to start taking action in other areas of your life. Because you're doing the healing here. But I think that you are turning the tables and handing them karma. Because they may have been expecting you to return, or they may have expected you to just stick around and deal with this shit, and you're cutting ties with it. So they may be absolutely floored that you're moving on, that you're cutting ties with them. J-Dub, thanks, babe, for the love. Yeah, they're challenged by this. I think that you're going to shock this person when you tell this person that you're moving on. You may end up going no contact on this person. You're severing ties for sure. You may have continued to go back to this person, or you may have been stuck not being able to move forward, because sometimes people can do a number on our self-esteem, They can cut us down. They can say shit to us. They can be mean and nasty and gnarly. Sometimes they can manipulate and undermine us, and we don't even realize what's going on. I'm not saying that's what happened here, but you catch on to something here. Your wheels start spinning, and you're like, enough is enough. I've spent enough time here. I've been here long enough. And you turn the tables on this, and I believe a lot of you are opening up, vocalizing, because ultimately you get pissed off or angry that this person has treated you like this, or maybe you find out they've cheated on you, or they're just breadcrumbing you. They're just giving you scraps. And you're like, you know what, just screw this. I can get scraps any damn where. Why should I continue to get them from you? No thanks. And you're heading in a different direction. So sometimes we're with a person to learn a lesson so that we can elevate and we can get what we truly want and desire. Like, what? What does that even mean? Well, if we're wanting an amazing love relationship and we've been living in a lack mentality our whole life, or in carrying around limiting beliefs like fear of abandonment and rejection wounds and all that shit, yeah, we're going to attract people that are monsters. Okay? You've fed monsters. We're going to attract those people that use us, manipulate us, abuse us, physically, mentally, emotionally, sexually, all of that stuff, because we are in that mentality. Even subconsciously, consciously we don't realize we're carrying around these deeper wounds or limiting beliefs. So we keep attracting these monsters to us, because underneath it all, the vibration we're putting out to the world is, I'm afraid of being hurt. I'm afraid of being rejected. I'm afraid of being left, lost, and abandoned, abused, neglected, and used. When we're vibrating on that level, you're going to attract the monsters that feed off of you. Why? Because we don't realize we're holding on to those wounds. And what we think about, what we vibrate out the most, is what the universe gives us. Not because we're bad, not because we're not worthy of more. We're desiring it, wanting and asking for more. Love and amazingness and all of that stuff, right? But underneath it all, we have these deeper wounds. So that's the vibration that gets heard. The universe says, I love you. I'll give you more of what you got going on. So we attract these kinds of connections that ultimately keep us in this energy. Until one day, enough is enough. Somehow you break free from this lack mentality. How you do it, I don't know. I don't know how you do it. But somehow it snaps or it changes. And sometimes our desire is so big for something so much more that it supersedes what we've got going on vibrationally underneath it all. Our wounding. That's a whole book for a whole nother day. But I'm going to tell you that it's actually 3D. This is not just stuff that's going on in your mind. You're not thinking about. This is stuff you're taking action on. These are things that you are moving and shifting and changing. Are you thinking about it? Yeah. Are you taking action on it? Yeah. Because you're saying it's time. It's been time. I am ready for love connection. I'm ready for a new relationship. I'm ready for new. So again, sometimes we can hold on to something because we're afraid to hurt somebody the way we've been hurt. And instead of realizing that not everybody is on our level, but we really just got to say what we mean and mean what we say and take action behind, on it. And then that starts moving things forward, because then you're like free to move, free to go, free to experience a new relationship. And I believe that a lot of you learned a lesson and of self. I don't know what this is. I can't really say it's self-realization. You're definitely gaining some confidence here, and you're definitely taking action in the 3D. But there's some underlying wounds that have been you've been hanging on to that maybe you didn't know was there, and something is released. Finally released. I like that. And it could have just simply been being with somebody that just doesn't make you feel great. Doesn't make you feel wanted. They keep you in a feeling of being neglected, emotionally depleted and rejected, and when you finally say enough is enough, that clears up and releases this lack mentality or this neglect or whatever. Sometimes we got to go big, and we got to go big for ourselves, and it looks like that's what you're doing here. Like, I'm ready. First things first, let's address this shit, and then the rest happens. Yes, it does. And Fred made some sort of really loud beep, and I do apologize for this. So being stuck in this and being stuck in this pain, this 5 of Cups, 4 of Cups, this rejection and nastiness, I believe most of you are going no contact on this person. If you haven't already, it looks like you will. Because you're tired of the frustration, you're tired of the pain, you're tired of it, you're done with it, and you're saying you've been there too long. Too long. I've dealt with this for too long. And I like that energy because you're doing it for yourself. You're doing it for yourself. You're ready to go have some fun. Yeah. Ready to go have some fun. Let's see what the 6 of Pentacles is. There it is. There's the new connection. There it is. Hold on. I'm coming. Hold on. I'm coming. There it is. You will be balancing with a new connection very soon. Very soon. Falling in love, lots of communication, Cupid's arrows of love, the whole 9 yards, something that you can hold on to. A true 6 of Pentacles. A true 6 of Pentacles. Where this 6 of Pentacles was underneath that rejection. Like, I will give you scraps. I will give to you when I have time. I will. It's more like they donate their time for you. It's more like a pity give, and that's fucked up. But do you understand what I'm saying to you? You can feel that. You can totally feel when somebody just pities you or is placating you. Like, yeah, I'll give you some of my time because I feel sorry for you. Or, yeah, we're friends, but I really don't want to spend time with you. You can feel that when somebody really doesn't want to be with you. You feel the disconnect. No wonder you're 5 of Cups, 4 of Cups. This one is a true 6 of Pentacles. This one is a true balance. With somebody who is wise, experienced, they know how to give equally. It's not scraps and it's not breadcrumbing. It's an equal balance between you and another person. And they will give more than you do. They always give more. This person always gives more. This new person. They're an overgiver. And an emotional overgiver as well. So, I wouldn't... Okay. They are an emotional overgiver. They tend to be nervous. They tend to get worried a lot. They worry a lot. That kind of... They're a worrier. Not a warrior. A worrier. Okay. So don't sabotage yourself. Don't sabotage yourself here. This is new love. And it could be a rekindle, but it's not with this thing back here. This is it's like once you release this and you move forward, this love comes in, and you sometimes just got to stand your ground. I think that's you standing your ground and shutting this down over here, but don't sabotage yourself when this person comes in. They're a worrier. They are a giver. They tend to overgive to the point of exhaustion emotionally. They're a Queen of Cups, and they can go to extremes when it comes to nurturing, loving, and giving to their friends and their family and their community. So this would be somebody that you would need to rein in with the 4 of Pentacles and be like, look, you're way too generous. let's just balance, okay? Stop. You don't gotta do everything for me, but I appreciate what you do for me. And so I think you're going to have some conversations with this person, because they're going to be an overgiver, and they tend to worry about everybody they care about in the world. Okay. So this is love, and it is somebody who this person will never leave you depleted. And I absolutely want to cry right now. Y'all are about to make me cry, and I'm not going to do it. I don't cry on camera. It doesn't happen. The big BRB screen comes up and I run. I just want to say congratulations. Okay. When we finally have had enough, and we get that fire inside of us, and we hold on to those resentments and those angers and frustrations so long, that we finally got to let ourselves, we got to free it. We got to free that energy somehow. And it's free. It's very freeing. Even though you may be nervous or scared to tell this person that it's over, or that you're moving on, it's so freeing and empowering when you finally just squeak out that, I no longer want to be with you. I'm no longer playing your games, or I no longer want to be your friends with benefits. It's over. And the energy that you've held in, the resentments, anger, frustration, and emotional wounding and all that, it's like, I'm finally free from that. It's such a refreshing feeling, because it leaves you feeling victorious, and it leaves you feeling like you are a success. You were successful. And sometimes you don't have to say anything at all, but in this case, I think you want to at least tell this person that you're moving on, that you're moving away, you're moving out, you're disconnecting from them. And that sets you free to move on and leave this behind. And whatever karma they have to deal with is their own. That's not for you to deal with. Again, I'm looking for the Five of Cups. God. Nine of Wands. 10 of Wands. Boy, y'all have had to have some strength holding on to this. 10 of Swords. 3 of Swords. Good God. Where is the Five of Cups? Why am I looking for the Five of Cups? Because I want to show you that image one more time. It's very important. There it is. Right here. That karma that this person that you're cutting ties with or saying goodbye to. It's like you're like, I could save you, but I'm not gonna. You get what you get. Karma is going to deal with you. The universe is going to deal with you. You're going to get whatever the universe has for you, and you're not going to be bothered by it anymore. It's like, let the universe deal with you. I've dealt with you long enough. I couldn't change you, or you weren't changing, and I'm tired of feeling the way that I've been feeling, and sink or swim. You're on your own. And a lot of times, again, we stay with somebody, or we keep fighting, or we try and we try and we try because we don't want to hurt their feelings. It ain't working out. The sex ain't great. There's too many arguments. There's too many difficulties, frustrations, whatever. We just don't feel great. We don't feel great. We're bored. We're unhappy. We're feeling neglected. Nah. I'd rather balance with myself. I'd rather go out and have fun and do my own thing. And when you finally cut ties with that, you actually learn a large lesson for yourself. You shift the dynamic moving forward for you in relationships, and you actually call in a relationship that is something you're going to want to hold on to, something that's going to be emotionally balancing for you. There's going to be a lot of communication, a lot of emotional communication. It goes back and forth. You and this person are on the same level emotionally. And this is not somebody who will deplete you. This will be somebody who overgives in an abundance on an emotional level to you. Well, you might have to be like, look, you don't need to worry about me. You don't need to overgive. You need to, this may be somebody that in time you need to help them balance their overgiving. You don't have to give to everybody, You need to take some time for yourself. You need to remember that it's about you too. It's not about everybody else in the world. It's about you too. But the feeling of being victorious and standing your ground is going to be an amazing feat for you, because maybe you haven't spoken up. Maybe your throat chakra been shut off for a while. Maybe you didn't stand your ground against people. Maybe you just took it. Well, you don't have to anymore. You don't have to stay stuck. It's time to move forward with somebody who is going to give to you and never let you go. They're going to want to hold on tight and never let you go. And they're going to want to smother you with their love. They could be a little overly over the top when it comes to nurturing and loving. But hey, you know what? Fucking enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Rub it in. Soak it in. Enjoy every second of that. Why? Because what you've been through in relationships or with this last person, you didn't get that. Absolute opposite, to tell you the truth. And maybe some of you, your whole life, you haven't really been given that kind of love and affection. Let someone smother you for a little while. It'll balance out as long as you remember to talk to this person and let them know, look, you don't got to do it all. You don't got to go over the top for me, but I appreciate it. Just soak it up for a while. Don't let them deplete themselves. I think you'll both balance each other out in time. And it looks like building a solid, stable foundation is very important for both of you. Just soak it in. Enjoy it. Soak it up, but don't be greedy. You know what I'm saying? Don't allow them to give themselves out, because they tend to be an overgiver. So the new person you are manifesting a giver. You're manifesting somebody that's on an emotional level, on your level, that will benefit you. And let me tell you something. You'll get an abundance of loving, nurturing, caring. Like, you may not like it so much, but just enjoy it as best you can, because I see that you could possibly self-sabotage it because maybe you're just not used to being treated like that. Yeah. Friggin' enjoy it. Soak it in. Why not? You've been depleted emotionally long enough. Enjoy what the universe has for you, because it's going to be different. And I think that once you get used to the love and the nurturing and the pampering, it might grate your teeth a little bit, or you might be a little abrasive at first because you're not used to it, or you haven't been used to it for a while. It'll grow on you. I think you both will balance each other out in the, hey, you don't have to overgive because I don't need you to overgive. I'm good. But you may need to help balance that person out, because they may just give to everybody so much that they're sad or depleted or tired or emotionally exhausted. And that's where you come in with the strength and say, stop it. You're an awesome person. You don't have to keep giving to people. You definitely don't have to keep giving to me in an excess. I got you. You got me, I got you. We got each other, that kind of thing. So it's like teamwork. You know, you got to work together. That's what you've been missing. That's what you've been missing. And that cooperation with another individual, it goes both ways. You both work together to create that third energy, which is the relationship. That can balance out. You know, enjoy that shit though. Because when you've been so depleted and rejected for so long, when you finally meet that person that just, you could be like, what the frick is this? Like, what is this? You know? I don't know what to do with this. Calm down. Breathe. And enjoy it. And if it's uncomfortable, you know, take a break from it. Go back at it little at a time, until you start growing used to it, getting used to it. Okay? But have fun, because you deserve it. All right? Until next time, like, share, subscribe, join the tribe. And if you would like a private session with me, the links are in the description or pinned at the top of the chat for you to get on my schedule. I still have availability through the rest of the summer, I do believe, as of right now. This was a good reading. Great reading, actually. So have fun. Next 3 months looks like it's going to be good. Okay? I say a lot sooner than 3 months. Within a couple weeks. By the end of the summer, a lot of you will be in new relationships. Congratulations. I'm out of here. I'm Feather. Namaste.